Hey, this is Gabrielle connecting with you from the small town of St. Gallen in Switzerland. And I'm glad there's something like social media and YouTube because I live here in this lovely, quaint town. There are also things I don't really like about the internet and social media, like if you try to hard sell me stuff every single tweet. What I want to talk about today is my confession that as a fantasy author, I have not read the Harry Potter series. And people on Twitter and other social media forums, no doubt, are self-identifying with the houses in Harry Potter. Okay, I know I'm a fantasy author and I'm supposed to love this stuff, but when I read the first book, which was an emergency room, when I kept passing out from a concussion, I did keep thinking when I regained consciousness, this is about a high school. Yes, there are wizards, which is really cool, and there's a spunky smart girl, but it's about high school. Personally, I didn't like high school. I think everyone in my high school was a Slytherin, a upwardly mobile, preppy Slytherin with a few exceptions. I have a suggestion because there's a great series that I've been watching on Netflix. It is called The Last Kingdom. And it's easier than the houses. There are only Danes and Saxons. So we could all say whether we are basically a Dane or a Saxon. It's pretty cool being a Dane. You're strong, you're muscly, you're mean. England is afraid of you, and you own most of England. Okay, you kind of eat like a pig and you push around women, but, you know, you're a guy. Boy, are you a guy. There's only two things. You're a guy who wears eye makeup, like gothic eye makeup, but this is way before the goths. And sometimes the guys also wear barrettes in their beard. So that's something you have to think about. But at least if you're a guy, you're not wearing a kilt because these are not Scottish Highlanders. They are mean, big Danes. So you might think, well, in that case, I want to be a Saxon. Yeah! But the Saxons can read. That is really cool. I consider that a big plus. But they're very pious. And the big thing I can see there, the big obstacle, is when the Saxons go into battle, they follow a coffin of a withered corpse. They do this because the corpse is purportedly that of a saint, and they think he's going to protect them. Now, what do you think? Is that coffin with the saint in it going to protect all the Saxons? No. So, you know, on second thought, maybe the Saxons and Danes wouldn't work. So what if we all talked about what sign we were? I'm a Leo. I know that's going to be a big surprise. But thinking about the signs, I'm old enough to remember when that was really popular, and that was in the 70s. You would meet people in the fern bars, which were the pickup places then, and they would sidle up to you and say, hey, what sign are you? You seem like you have a Scorpio vibe, which was supposed to mean that you were really, seemed like you might be oversexed. They were hoping. So I don't know about astrology. But like I said, the houses don't cut it with me. And maybe some of you out there are hoping for a new association too. So let's hear from you. What do you guys think would work to put on those tiny little Twitter bios to sum you up? Right in, right on. Bye-bye.